Stephanie Simone here, jumping in on the First Alert Desk with some breaking news. An Orange police sergeant is now facing charges after being arrested in Hartford over the weekend. Now, police arrested Sergeant Frank Cautious at a Yard Goats game Saturday night. People called police complaining about his behavior, and officers say they smelled alcohol on his breath and noticed he was unsteady, slurring his words. He then apparently shoved a Hartford sergeant in the chest after getting confrontational. We're told his friend was also arrested, accused of making sexual comments to underage team store employees, who then alerted security. Orange's police chief says there is an internal investigation underway right now, and he says Cautious does not have a disciplinary history in his 9 years with the department. On the First Alert Desk, I'm Stephanie Simone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.